Remote control. Strategy 5 is all about command and control and the danger that groupthink poses. In 1939, General Marshall was appointed as the Army Chief of Staff, and he was tasked with cleaning up the War Department. He shrank the amount of deputies that he had from 60 to 6. Those 6 began to think like him and began to demand the same efficiency that was demanded of them. He selected people who bought into his vision and placed them where he needed them to be, ruling indirectly through others. He operated as a type of a remote control. His deputies shared his vision, but were able to think on their own. An effective chain of command will get you the information you want and need quicker, allowing you to adapt to situations faster. Command comes from critical thinking and decisiveness, not groupthink. As my blog has progressed, there have been instances where I have effectively used the unity of command and instances where I have failed to do so. When I first became a TL, I used LB, who understood my vision and the things that we were tasked to do. We were able to effectively put together a lead lab that combined Risk and Catan. I opened the floor up for suggestions, but ultimately I needed to be decisive because of our short timeline. This was a good example of the use of the unity of command. On the other hand, an example where I lacked unity of command comes from PT on Tuesday. As the TL in charge, I hadn't properly communicated to the other TLs what the vision for the PT was. So when the day arrived, they knew generally what they were supposed to do, but they didn't necessarily know the specifics of the task. I was too vague. I had some POC giving suggestions, but I was still making the wrong decisions because my vision wasn't aligned with what was playing out in front of me. When things got chaotic and I didn't call a mad minute for TLs, the information I was giving became more lost. Here, I was not operating as a type of a remote control, and that showed as the unity of command was lost. Never relinquish your unity of command. Everything comes from the top.